Hey everybody, it's me. Good to be back again. I really miss doing these videos, and my son has been after me to do them, and so I made a couple of them last week, and so I figured, well, here I am. I'm back. I'm gonna go strong and keep making these things because they're a lot of fun to make, and it's fun to talk to you and just like convey information to you and get your feedback and all that good stuff. So anyway, I got a lot to talk about. The first thing, as you all know, our president has been acquitted from all that crazy impeachment stuff that went on for months and months, and I thought it would never end. A total waste of time and total waste of money, but thank goodness it's all over with. And I gotta say, and I understand there are some people out there who don't like Trump. I mean, hey, you have that right. But I gotta say, the guy, in my mind, he's phenomenal as a president. I always liked the guy, and then I voted for him. But I knew he was going to be a great president. But I have to say that he's gone beyond my own expectations of what he has done. I mean, our economy. I don't think our economy has ever been so strong. It's just unfortunate that we've got people out there who just don't really want us to want us to progress. And I don't understand the mindset. But anyway, it is what it is. He's been acquitted. He will continue to be president until election time. I do strongly believe he will be reelected and he'll be president in 2020 up to 2024. Of course, there's this joke that he puts out there that he'll be president for 2028 and 2032 and so on and so forth. And I don't know about all that, but the Constitution says nope, 2 terms and you're done. So and that's a good thing, believe me. But I'm glad he's there for today, and I'm glad that he's doing a phenomenal job, and I don't think he's going to stop doing that. So kudos to President Donald Trump. Hey, so what else is going on? Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit about me. So as you know, I was working in healthcare for many years for a big company called Kaiser Permanente. Got laid off last year. This broke my heart because I love Kaiser and I loved what I did. But there were budget cuts, and unfortunately I got caught up in that sweep, and so me along with other people were let go. Got a nice severance package, and got part of my retirement. We decided to move down here to Louisiana. We bought this house that we have now, paid cash for it, so that was a good thing. I don't have any mortgage payments or anything like that. And for a good part of 2019, I just did some little ins and out jobs. I had one regular steady job that up around the Alexandria area that didn't work out for me. Just wasn't a good fit. Not that I wasn't a good fit, but they weren't a good fit for me. That's probably the best way to put it. So I felt it was best to part ways, and I did. Continued to look for something similar to what I've done in the past. Just could not find anything. Looked everywhere, couldn't find anything. So I started doing some rideshare work, Uber, Lyft, that sort of thing. And actually, it wasn't lucrative by any means, but it paid the bills and it helped a little bit. But a lot of wear and tear on the car. That's the only bad thing about it. Most of the people I picked up, I would say 99% of the people were very, very nice people, very good people. But that 1%, there was always kind of, a little strange, but I never felt threatened, and I never felt like, someone was going to rob me or anything like that. So I appreciate that. I did not do nighttime driving very much at all because I don't do very well with people who are drinking and drunks. They're just more obnoxious than anything else. And then there's always that risk of someone, getting sick in your car, and then there's all that big mess. And I didn't want to deal with that, so I chose not to do that. Most of the money I made from that was early morning, taking people to work. and which is great. They got their coffee, they're sitting back there reading their paper or whatever, or looking at their phone, and they just want to go to work. And so there's not a whole lot of chit chat going on. It's just, and I appreciate that, because I love to talk to people, but I'm just, if you don't want to talk to me, then hey, that's okay by me. I won't talk to you. But anyway, after that I got into CarMax, and I did CarMax for a little bit, but CarMax is a great company. It really is. But recently I decided not to continue my job at CarMax because I am looking again. I'm not going to say who, but I've got 3 strong offers right now of employment. 2 of them out of state, 1 of them here. The 2 there, well, I will say that 1 of them is with my old company of Kaiser, and that one and another one, which is also out of state, the pay is more than I've ever made in my life. So I certainly don't want to turn that down. And I needed to make myself available, and that's why I decided to part ways with CarMax, because if I was still working at CarMax, I would not be available for interviews and negotiations of salary and all that kind of stuff. So, and that's okay, because if it doesn't pan out, then I still got rideshare to fall back on. But I do believe that 1 of those 3, I'll be working there within the next month or so. So it should be fine. May have to relocate back to the Northwest, and if we do, then that's okay. We'll still keep the house here. We'll use it as sort of like a vacation home to come home and relax and not have to pay hotel bills for 2 weeks or whatever when we're here. And also my daughter can use it while she's here. She only lives right down the road, so I'm not too worried about all that. Donna's all good with it, so we'll just see what happens. Where God sends me is where God sends me, and that's how I look at it. The other thing I'm looking at doing is making podcasts, which is very similar to doing this, but you would just hear my voice. And I just need to specialize on something, and I'm really thinking I love politics, I love business. I will probably zero in on something like that to talk about. I like to talk about my life and my family, and maybe there'll be an occasion that I'll do that as well. But I think my main focus will be, sort of a conservative talk show, if you will. Maybe I'll be the next Rush Limbaugh, right? It was nice to see Rush up in the audience the other day at the State of the Union address. I feel really bad for him. The fact that he has stage 4 cancer, which I thought it was only like stage 2 when I first heard the news, but stage 4. And my prayers go out to Rush and his family. That's tough. And I was a Rush listener back when he first came around, when I was a paramedic back in the mid 80s, and I would listen to Rush, and I listened to him. I was what they call a ditto head. I listened to him daily, all the time. But I fell away and stopped listening to Rush, probably back in the mid 90s, I'd say. And then I kind of picked it up again a little bit, but I really haven't listened to him very much lately. Nothing against him, but just being busy, and I listen to podcasts a lot. I don't listen to radio near as much as I listen to streaming music, especially from Sirius XM, either through the satellite itself or through the app. And I also listen to a lot of podcasts. I've been listening to, I love religion, and been listening to a lot of religious podcasts lately, particularly on Messianic Judaism. And I'll save that for another time, but that has been something I've been reading about and praying about and studying about lately, and there's a lot to that, and my interest is definitely peaked on Messianic Judaism. And if you don't know much about it, just Google it, and you'll learn more. One day maybe I'll dedicate some time to talking about Messianic Judaism here, and we'll go there. I have not converted, thinking about it, but not anytime soon. Just want to simply keep reading about it and learning about it, and just taking it from there. So, well, we're about that time. It's almost 10 minutes, and I always say I do about 10 minutes and I'm done. So I will let you go for now, and thank you very much. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the little bell to get notifications whenever I'm on. And maybe the next time you hear me will be on the new podcast, and I will definitely let you know when that will be coming about. All right, take care and peace out.